again. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about one of the most scariest moments of my life since I've been here. I would say maybe 2 weeks ago, last week, I don't remember exactly when. A friend of mine, her name is Ebony. She is also an exchange student from my university. She's also black. It was her birthday. And at KNU, there's a tradition about, like, when it's your birthday, you have to jump into the fountain. There's a really big fountain, has like fish in it, and it's a really big fountain, and it's on our campus, like in the middle of campus. And so it's tradition, like on your birthday, you jump in this fountain. And so she decided we were gonna meet up at the fountain at like 9 p.m. and kind of hang out, and then go to downtown to go to the bars and like the clubs and stuff. So I'm walking there with my boyfriend and another exchange student. His name is James. So we were all walking down to the fountain together. And we're walking and we hear like this loud music, like boom, boom. So we're like, wow, like, did Ebony get like a DJ to like play at the fountain tonight? Like, wow. We're all like, oh, what's going on? So we finally get down there, and when we get there, we see another group. Actually, it was another group of Korean students. I believe they were engineering major students, and they were having this random party. Like, they were all like super drunk on soju and beer, and they were having like this random dance party like by the fountain. And we showed up, and I could see our other separate group of international students that were waiting for Ebony to arrive. And I was like, oh, I thought there was like a giant party. I thought Ebony maybe had like a DJ or something, but no, it wasn't that. So we were just kind of waiting around for her to show up, and we started kind of interacting with the other Korean students, and so we kind of like danced with them, and eventually we kind of started partying together. And a guy comes up. Well, okay, for all of us international students, our KNU has given us a buddy, so like a Korean student to help us. So we all each have our own Korean person here to help us with like anything we need. So one of the Korean buddies, he came down to the party, and he comes up to me and he's like, "Oh, happy birthday!" And I'm like, "Oh, no, I'm not Ebony. That's the other black girl, not me." And so him and this other guy pick me up, and they start walking me over to the fountain, and I'm like freaking out, like terrified, like I'm screaming, "No! No! Stop! No! Wrong black girl! Wrong black girl! I'm not Ebony! I'm not Ebony! Wrong black girl!" And they're like, "One, two," and I'm like, "No! Stop, please! I'm not Ebony! You got the wrong black girl! I'm not Ebony!" And they're like, "One, two, three," and then they sit me down on the ground, and like, they're like, "Ah, we're just kidding." And I was like, "Gosh." I was so scared. Like, I almost cried. I was so terrified. Because I don't like getting thrown. I don't like getting thrown into pools. I don't like getting thrown into fountains. I have a fear that someone's going to throw me into, like, if someone throws you into a pool and they don't throw you far enough, and like they throw you close to the edge, and like, I'm always afraid like I'm gonna hit my head or something on the edge of the pool, or like get hurt or something. So I'm just really afraid of being thrown in a pool. Like, you can push me in a pool all day, that's fine, but don't throw me in a pool, because I'm just so scared, because I don't want to like get unconscious or something by beating my head on the edge. So I was really afraid of hitting my head on the edge of the fountain, so that's why I was really scared. I really didn't want to get thrown in. And so yeah, so that was that. And I was freaking out. I was so scared. And afterwards, everyone's like, all the Korean people like, boo, like started booing us, because I guess they didn't really know what was going on. But anyway, so we just continued on partying, and then Ebony finally shows up, and no one even saw her show up. I don't even know. I guess like there was a couple of people who saw her, like international students who saw her, and like they like immediately like grabbed her and like threw her in the fountain as soon as she arrived. So I didn't even get to see her. Like, when she came up, she was all like, "Oh, hey," and I was like, "They threw you in already?" And she's like, "Yeah." And I was like, "What? I didn't even know you were here." So I missed seeing her get thrown in. But I actually have some footage that I took on my camera of like the crazy Korean party and the crazy Korean people. Like they started like the Korean people started just going crazy and they were just throwing in people like in their own group like one by one, just marching them down there. 1, 2, 3. And like they're like just swimming in the fountain. Like there were like 3 or 4 people just chilling in the fountain swimming. Like it was crazy. Like they just kept throwing people in, and eventually the campus like police came and they were like, "Hey, you stop throwing people in the fountain. Get out the fountain." And then we were like, "Nah." Then he left, and then we started partying more, and yeah, it was pretty crazy. It was kind of funny to see just Korean people just going so crazy. I was a little shocked, honestly. I didn't really expect it. So yeah, so that was definitely a random night, and I was really scared, and I hope that never happens to me again. I hope I never get confused for another black chick again, especially if it's the other girl's birthday, not mine. So my birthday's coming up next month. Actually, my birthday is on October 31st, and it's probably gonna be really cold, so I'm probably not gonna tell anybody it's my birthday because I don't want to get thrown in the fountain when it's freezing cold outside. I don't know. I guess it depends on what the weather's like here. Now it's still kind of hot here, and I'm so jealous to see people at home. They're like, "Oh, fall weather. I got boots. I got my leggings. I got my sweater." And I'm like, "Oh, I want to wear boots and leggings and sweater, but it's still hot here. It makes me very sad. I don't like it. I don't. Meh, meh." So anyway, that's all. Bye.
He's going to climb.